solo. So yeah, sorry the camera died, so I was just changing device. So I was just talking about the solo, saying how I didn't really have any ideas because the octave up, which I could have used for a solo, which what I played is before on the top E in D on the 10th fret. So but I couldn't use that as solo because I already used it about quite a lot, to be honest, like 5 times. So I had to look. So this solo did blossom, let's say, it did develop, but I'll talk about that a little bit later when I get to it. Like I said, I'm going forward in time. So I can only apologise for the inconvenience of the camera dying, so this is going to be in 2 parts. So just a brief summary of what I've done already. So I spoke about how first I needed lyrics, I needed to upload them to Weebly, which I did do some lyrics, but they didn't work. So I used only about 4 lines of them. So actually, I'll talk through my lyrics now if you want, so you can hear them. What I got, because like I said, they were quite dark, and I thought they went with my genre quite well. With examples, Papa Roach, Of Mice and Men, and Park, quite dark stuff. I wanted to go for something quite dark that is an issue for people, but then it shows the awareness. So it's about self-harming, I'm going to be honest. So, are you okay, are you okay? I'm just going to speak for them. Of course I am. Here's the main bit. So, scars on my wrist, stay in the mist, the blade gives a kiss, all down my dermis. So, obviously what this means is the cuts, the self-harming, put all scars on you but you hide them. Even though it's quite simple to understand, some people didn't, so I'll just explain through and translate sort of. Then after that I've got all down my dermis, all down my skin. So one choice is self-destruction, no more emotion, possible methods like drinking potions, so like, to be honest, like drinking bleach, that sort of thing, when people try and do a different method. So then you've got the emotion, the heartbreak, cause my veins to gape, my vital fluids start to effuse. So this is talking about everything that contributes towards it, so say relationships or emotions or any issues going on inside, which of course people think the only answer is self-harm. Cause my veins to gape, so you get the veins open up, so as if you're self-harming. Vital fluids start to fuse. This is basically what I meant by this was, so because there's emotion quite high, so I was seeing tears, blood, sort of mixing, all that sort of thing. So then we've got I do say a couple of different methods of suicide, to be honest. So I've got, then afterwards it says, sorry, 1 second, let me find, there we were. So the disinfectant failed again, time for its encore, no result, I'll have some more. So simply drinking bleach didn't work, do it again, hopefully it'll work this time. Then you've got, so life is becoming a bore, don't mind some gore, just let the blood pour, finally some pain in store, finally a score. So simply, bored, can't bother to live anymore, don't want to live anymore. Don't mind a bit of blood, don't mind a bit of goriness, so then just let the blood pour, so just let it go. Some pain in store, so there's going to be some pain obviously. Finally a score, so finally some pain, so some harm and all of that. So then you've got my next bit, so gone overboard with the scars, too many to mask, might as well get a gun and blast, put me to the end fast at last. So this is quite a darker bit, so this is more talking about how nothing's failed, people turn to last resort, so a definite sort of method of suicide. So then you've got my final one, which is finally nearly at the end, no way to mend, unable to fend, goodbye my friend, my life is rend, my body is starting to surrender. So simply this bit is, I've nearly done it, I'm nearly dead. It's going to sound really harsh. There's no way I can repair myself, and there's no way to mend. Then you've got, and I'm able to fend, so I can't really fight for it anymore, can't fight against it. And then you've got goodbye my friends, so obviously like you're giving up and saying goodbye to everyone. My life is rend, my life's ruined, and then my body's starting to surrender, so that's pretty self-explanatory. My body's starting to finally give up. So yeah. So this is what I had, but it didn't go with the music I had because, to be honest, I didn't think about involving lyrics, and then I sort of thought about it, and then I did the music without the lyrics because I couldn't think of anything to go with the lyrics. So my piece is made more of an instrumental. However, now I've got a couple of lyrics, and I'll explain how I got that in a minute. So what I wanted to show you was how I wanted the build of my piece to be. So I did, before I said I want it to be intro, sorry, I'll turn the top out. Intro with a little bit of guitar, so simply just a lot bass line I said about, so. Simple, yeah? Then I wanted to build on this. So then I wanted that on its own. I will upload this to Weebly, don't worry. And then I'll upload this next to it as well with a couple of pictures. So I wanted that, and then I wanted a little bit of the drums to come in. So I'm like, so a little bit of drums coming in, making it a bit heavier. Because there will be obviously full distortion, and then having it heavy, so something, getting it heavy-ish, so. All the guitar to join in with the bass, doing the same thing. Yes, we got to that, and then, so that was the verse, and we got to the intro, got to the verse. Everything's going at it, and then for the chorus, I just wanted it to drop, everything to be heavy, so you have the... What's that, sorry? What's that? Like I said about my playing, I apologise, I've damaged my finger. So yeah, then after that I had a higher, one second, let me shut the door properly, sorry about this. Sorry about the interruption. So then next to that I had the high pitch bit, so you notice the chorus, so it'd be and then I also tremoloed it as well at the part, so. Right, so like that. So it was sort of working, went quite well. And so I'll show you now how I wanted the overall structure. So my teacher had said that it was like, if you look on the paperwork, my teacher said it was the top one, so if you see that, said it was this one here. So she said it built, dropped, and then just fluctuates slightly. That was my teacher's example, so the tension energy goes, it just drops. My one was more, it builds, drops, and then gets to its peak, it drops again, peaks slightly but not much, drops, peaks, goes down, and then hits back up, quick, fast. So I want to drop quick, fast, and then build up quick and fast, and then just sustain that until the end. So my idea then finally was I should have it up, down, up, further, more energy, more tension, up again. So I had to think about building the energy and the tension. So that was interesting. Let's say I had to yet again work on all of that. So yeah, that was fun from it. This was all my first idea. Then, fine. So I needed to export the audio, which I did, upload to YouTube preferably with an image, which I've started to do, so we need to just do that. Then there was just a little bit of work on it, so the 18th bar was there was a break there for some reason, I honestly do not know why. So it was a bit strange for a place for a drop, so I had to amend that, but then if I moved that, I had to fix the whole bar line from the whole score, because it all had to be moved back one, but it didn't work out the one above it. Then I needed to, needs vocals, Miss kept saying, and I found this really hard because I couldn't necessarily think of any, and I found it very difficult to come up with some, and I found it difficult to adapt mine to it and manipulate them. I had got quite far into it, quite well, so I need to always be going, my music needs to always be going to it, so I was still aiming for the up, down, down, up, higher, and carrying all that. That's how I drop the energy, so then it started to go like this. So then I need to get recorded with the main riff, which I've got partly, and I'll do another one. So yeah, I was still constantly working on it. Then sort of got the right shape for it, so it's up, little drop, fluctuate down, up, and little drop there. So what I needed to work on was the accompaniment, and so the different instruments and the genre. Majority of the songs in the genre I do have guitars in, or do have singing in, but it didn't work for mine. I tapped that to admit, so we didn't know if I wanted screaming. I did want screaming, but I didn't have anyone at my disposal to do. So the lyrics I've got, I wanted them screamed. So like Most Men, Have Brides, that sort of thing. So I wanted that, but I've got the words on them, vocals on them, but I didn't get a recording with them. I will try. And And so obviously tempo, most of the time I had it at 135. I was going to adapt it a bit, I did adapt it a bit. I had it at 140, 145, 125. The best one I think was 135 because it keeps it a little bit faster, but then the riff sounds better because it's sped up a bit and it's like more oomph to it, I'd say. I needed to use, I was using an amp, so whenever I played this now, I played it with an amplifier because the computer was quite annoying, so I had to keep, whenever you watch it, I had to keep putting the distortion setting on first, which got quite annoying because for some reason one of them kept changing. So I had overdrive with chorus turned fully up, reverb turned fully up, volume up, tone up, and pan up fully, all of the levels. And then I had distortion with reverb turned up, volume turned up, no chorus, everything else turned up though. So I started playing it for an amplifier, so I had distortion so it gives it more of a boost for the sound. So it's worked on, and that's where I've got to. Like I said, I've got some lyrics now, the score is there. I have got some lyrics which are the scars on my wrist, staying the mist, blames me, kiss her down my dermis. This can be done two ways. I thought at first seeing it slow like Evanescence. So like that's why if you look at the actual score, the dotted lines show how far that bit should last. I've got that, and then I do also want it screamed, so like I'm not going to attempt it, don't worry. That's the solo, going back to that, this is my final bit. I did work on it. I used Pensonic. I did adapt it a bit because when I moved it up, refingered it, it went too high for the fretboard, so I went up to 22nd, and guitars, most of them only have 21, and even that's quite annoying to get to. So, if it goes 21, if you can get the note, bend it. If not, bend 20th, obviously. I haven't put that down, I will write that down. So what I did was, it's quite fast fingering for the last bit. I did semis, so like, so each note was 2. I didn't do it, I did it like 4 to 16, something like that. However, I've done it using different parts of the scale, so I went from so I started changing the highest bits of the 20s into the third, so where it would be 21 or 22, no sound, I got it down to the 13 or the 12. So then I started using it, so I was using the Pensonic down here and switching it to give a contrast in different octaves, so from here. Yeah, so I gave it a bit of a different sound. So be someone. Like, give it a bit different, so obviously it's a lot faster than that. So I gave it some rhythm to it. So yeah, I think it worked. Just remember the distortion needs to be on. I still need, the drumming has been improved. I've got a drummer to look at it, so it's more heavier, cymbal crashes. There's 3 guitars, quite a lot of guitars, so I could have different variety of riffs. So I could have that played at the same time as it in 5th chord, so. And as well as that, I could have etc. So yeah, this for now. There will be a couple of amendments and I will do another video just updating that. It's finished, so like I said, I just want to try and get a screamer if I can't. Apologise, I need to. That's how I would improve it. And I need to sort of look at the drums still. They've been mostly done. Just need to double check that. So thank you for listening. Goodbye.